It's Lynch Mob right here on your Classic Metal Show from the Wicked Sensation release with She's So Evil, But She's Mine. I don't think you or I would make a claim like that anymore.
No.
I don't think so.
She's so evil, but she's gone.
The reason she's gone is because she's so evil.
Yeah, we wouldn't keep her now.
Right.
There's no way we would keep that.
You're out of here, pal.
Yipper.
Well, speaking of evil people, these kind of stories just, I don't know why they make me laugh every time I read them.
Okay.
But this whole,
what would you think?
This whole thing about racism all the time,
okay,
is so far out of just so out of whack these days that no matter what you do, no matter where you go, no matter what the circumstances, somebody finds some kind of racism in it.
Well, you know what? As a white man, you could do that wouldn't be racist. Kill yourself.
I suppose.
That's the one thing they'll accept.
Well, down in Charlotte, North Carolina,
okay,
which is in the southern portion of the United States, which was part of the Confederacy.
Deep South.
Well, it's not. It's in the South, but I don't know if that would be considered Deep South yet.
Okay,
that would be like Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi. That would be more Deep South, but
okay.
But anyway, regardless of that, a lady who was out doing what she considered a humanitarian act by dropping off meals for the poor.
Okay.
She encountered something that, of course, she was shocked and appalled and, horrified.
Okay.
Keisha Battles.
White girl?
Does it really say?
I'm just asking. Maybe you know.
I have no idea. There's no photo.
Okay.
Was dropping off meals to the needy in Northwest Charlotte on Thursday.
Okay.
When she discovered a racist note taped to a newspaper delivery tube that stopped her in her tracks.
Oh, boy.
It says, whites, quit having sex with dirty, dark people.
Jesus Christ. This was where? On a newspaper?
Yeah, one of those plastic boxes that they put your newspaper in. They usually connect it to your mailbox.
And somebody taped that note to her mailbox?
No, it did not hers. She was just out delivering these meals.
Okay.
And she was just making, her rounds, and she came upon it that was taped to one of those plastic boxes along her route there.
Okay. And she was horrified and outraged.
Of course.
Her world stopped.
Yeah, she was stopped in her tracks.
Okay.
So it didn't say whites quit having sex with niggers. It just said quit having sex with dirty, dark people.
Yeah, which means you could still have sex with black people, but they just need to be clean.
Yeah, maybe this was a health warning.
Yeah, maybe the house had bed bugs.
Yeah, maybe it's just a hygiene, precautionary hygiene. What do you want to call it? A public service announcement.
Maybe.
I mean, it could be.
Could very well be.
It just says dirty, dark people.
Okay.
I mean, if it was truly racist, don't you think it would be more derogatory?
I'm gonna side against you on this one and say this is pretty racist.
Well, see, I got a theory.
Okay.
This note, it doesn't really say who it was directed to. What if it was like a guy or maybe even a girl or a woman whose spouse was straying off and having an affair with a person of color.
Black chick?
Yeah. And that was just her way of, leaving a note, letting her significant other or her significant other's lay know she knew what was up.
Well, okay, but why wouldn't she single out just that guy? Why wouldn't she say, Dan, stop banging dirty, dark people?
I don't know. Maybe it was just a message.
Whites. Instead, she says whites.
Yeah. No, yeah, it just says whites. Yeah.
So
maybe
it's not whites, but whitey, and it's just sloppy.
Could be.
And the guy's name was Whitey.
Right.
Maybe.
Like Whitey Bulger.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Bartles, who is black, I think you may have guessed that.
What? I'm stunned.
Said she found the note on a cluster of mailboxes and newspaper delivery tubes while trying to find a home off Sunset Road where she had never delivered meals before.
Okay, but she's black?
She's black.
So then what does she care? It's not addressed to her.
Right. It was just on somebody's mailbox.
Yeah, but it's not addressed to her.
No, it's not addressed to her.
She's not white. She's black.
Right.
Okay.
Not sure if the note was connected to the address she was looking for, but Bartles said she became uncomfortable. She put the meal in the mailbox and left. She put it in the mailbox.
That's where I like to get my meals from.
What kind of a meal that isn't perishable could go into the mailbox?
Just sit there.
Look, I got a bowl of soup. The mail today.
Bread gets all stale. Ugh.
Well, that's how the people who wanted the guy to take his Confederate flag down, they put a loaf of bread in his mail. So anyway, she put it in the mailbox and she left.
Good.
So that person, whomever needed that meal, or they could have been shut in. What good is a meal in a mailbox going to do if you're shut?
Especially if they need that energy after banging those dirty, dark people.
This is why these stories always make me laugh, because my mind just goes into whack-ass places.
It's like...
Guy's sitting in a wheelchair looking out the window waiting for that meal to arrive, and it's out in the mailbox and he can't get to it.
You see this guy just finished banging a purple pussy. He walks out to his mailbox to have a steak. Yum. Fucking digging a spoon into his into his mailbox to get some pudding.
Right.
Just see him taking a spoon and sticking it in the mailbox, coming back out, shoveling it into his mouth.
Right.
Be a great look.
Oh my God. See, this opens your mind to all kinds of wacky situations.
Mailman comes behind her, can't give her a certified letter because she's too busy eating.
Yeah. The meal stays in the mailbox, but the mail gets delivered to the house.
When the plate's empty, he just puts the flag up and closes the mailbox.
The plate's clean. Bring me another.
Take that one back.
Yeah, exactly. That's waiter service.
I'll take another delivery, please.
Yes.
I expect you to be here by breakfast.
Exactly. This is the first thing that I encountered when I'm going to help someone, says Bartles, who was making the delivery as part of her weekly route for the nonprofit Friendship Trays. Friendship Trays.
Friendship Trays.
It's disheartening when you're serving people.
Why?
See, that's where I go with this. It's just like, how is this going to affect the fact that you're doing this humanitarian work? So what? You came across this, so what?
Listen, hon, I don't mean to shock you or anything. I really don't. But hold tight, because I'm about to say something that you might find radically crazy. there are racist people out there.
Mm-hmm.
And even though you're doing good work, God's work, the people around you are not always going to be God's people.
Right.
Some of them might hate the black. And some of them might hate the brown. And some of them might hate the white. And some of them might hate the red. Fucking deal with it. Stop being such a fucking pussy.
Right.
Jesus, now get back to work. Get me a fucking biscuits and gravy and get it in the fucking to-go box now.
And don't put it in the mailbox.
Yeah.
Bring it up to the house, will you?
Bring it to the door, for fuck's sake.
You expect me to go out there and get it, do you?
Yeah. What if I drop it and it spills all over my fucking water bill?
It's going to be cold by the time I get out there.
Yeah.
So after finding the note, she posted the photo of it on
Facebook.
Of course. Writing, yes, that's right here in your city, your country, your state, and your community.
And you're allowed to have that opinion.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I can't believe it.
Shocking.
The reason for posting it on social media, she said,
was shameless attention for herself.
Was just to continue the momentum and to shine a light on the need to improve race relations. It's never going to work.
Just serve your meals, you dumb bitch.
When are you do-gooders going to realize that you can't change that?
No.
It's not going to change anything.
You know what's going to change it? When this generation dies.
Yeah. Even after this generation dies, there's still going to be people who don't like other people.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
You know what? And honestly, given the way that this is becoming a global world, I got news for you. Everywhere but here has zero tolerance for any race other than their own. You know? They don't tolerate fucking multicultural things anywhere.
You're right.
Not by and large. I mean, yeah, they do some. I don't want somebody to come in and say, yeah, there's 3% population of black people in Sweden. You know, I get it. What I'm saying is overall, you go to fucking India or something and they're not fucking looking for, I don't know, Spanish people. They're not trying to tolerate them. They just ignore them or they just persecute them.
Correct.
Come on.
Battles, who's lived in North Carolina as well as northeastern as well as the Northeast.
Okay.
Settling in Charlotte about 10 years ago, said Thursday's finding felt all too familiar.
Mm-hmm.
I live in the Northwest Charlotte area, and I do see Confederate flags, said Battles, whose home is 5 miles where she found the note. I see that stuff all the time. So does that mean anyone who has a Confederate flag, they're automatically a racist?
Absolutely.
Automatically.
Absolutely. In fact, you just said the word. That's close enough. Racist.
Yep.
Notice I didn't say the word.
Sure.
I'm going to call that the C word.
A full-time yoga instructor with a master's degree in Asian studies. You get a master's degree in Asian studies?
And how do you use that master's degree in Asian studies to teach yoga?
Well, you got to
work
because you're a Zen master. You go aum, aum.
Why? Not that this is a big shock, but you have somebody that has a master's degree in Asian studies and is a yoga instructor. I can't imagine what political affiliation this person is.
Right.
Holy shit! If that's not as liberal as it gets, nothing is.
Sure.
Holy cow.
She probably has those finger chimes that she goes ting 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 ting. Battle says she's been trying to use yoga to heal divisions in the community in the wake of September's shooting death of Keith Lamont Scott. Scott, who was black, was killed by a black Charlotte Mecklenburg police officer, an incident that ignited days of protest in the city. So she's using her yoga to heal the community divisions.
So if you feel bad about some black guy getting shot, you just get on the floor and do some broken table and you'll feel better, right?
Yeah, you sit on the floor, you cross your legs.
Right, sure.
You find your chi. You hum to yourself. And you ring your finger chimes and somebody will bring you a meal.
And then Sean Sheldon will come in and sing your rat tune.
Battle said she organized 5 yoga events in Charlotte region following Scott's death to promote unity and solidarity. How does that work?
Well, at least you know there's food.
Yeah.
If she's involved.
Right. The events in Romare, Bearden Park, Fourth Ward Park, and elsewhere offered free instruction with different yoga teachers, she said.
Nice.
Though the note was found Thursday disturbed her, Battle said she made her other meal deliveries that day and plans to keep dropping off food and friendship trays.
Well, that's nice.
Why would you let something you found taped to a mailbox deter you from doing anything?
Clearly, you don't know the emotional struggle that she's going through.
Apparently not.
Dude, I'm going to put a note on your mailbox that says, you're an asshole, and I'm going to watch you move. Do you think she would move?
Boy, I'll tell you.
Somebody taped a note on her mailbox that said, I hate you dirty, dark people. Do you think she moves?
Maybe.
After that is once the news media goes away. Because she would absolutely call the news media. Please come look at this horrific tragedy that's happened to my family.
Sure.
Idiot.
She took it to Facebook.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Sure.
Well, I hope she continues to do God's work. Those mailboxes being stuffed with grits is a good thing.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of that. Why is that even a story?
Well, it is. It's outrageous. Why are you trying to downgrade the outrage that you should be that the rest of us feel? Just because you're heartless, the rest of us are feeling genuine outrage on this story.
Yeah.
I'm very upset. You know what? Fuck the white man. I'm pro black people now. Dirty, dark people.
Right.
That's who I'm supporting. The impoverished, dirty, dark people.
Sure.
Those are my people.
Yeah. So, but that is kind of an odd note, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the thing is if you reach back in your mind and think, okay, what would prompt someone to write a note? Whites, quit having sex with dirty, dark people. And then you tape it to a specific mailbox.
Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, it is racist. Let's just call it what it is. It's a racist statement. But that being said, it's a racist statement based on personal anger.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I mean, I'm not saying that the person that did it is 1,000% racist, but he is little.
Yeah, but my point is that it was obviously directed at somebody or something or a situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the problem in this is that there's some sort of theory that in time of absolute betrayal of some sort, that the person that's been betrayed will not resort to racist language or thoughts.
Uh-huh.
And that's silly. You know, if a black family had their mother killed by a white guy, you can bet that the words out of that person's mouth would be fucking dirty cracker fuck.
Yeah, something like that. But something maybe tells me that that maybe, and again, I'm speculating, maybe the person who lives in that house,
yeah,
maybe it's someone who's turning tricks and white men are showing up at the door paying for sex.
paying for dirty dark people sex?
Well, it's like maybe it's like some black, woman or something, and white guys are showing up there to bang her.
Yeah, well,
and somebody in the neighborhood is like, I'm tired of all these people trafficking in and out here. Especially these white guys. What are they doing over there banging this black chick?
Well, we need to have this investigated. Get the get the ladies together with their bread making thing, and let's investigate.
Yeah, but still, I just the wording alone leaves questions.
Yeah.
Whites, it's like who are you directing this to? And whatever. It's just a bizarre thing, and why this lady got so unnerved over it.
And my first thought when you read the note was that it's one of those anti-Trump things where it's like the people trying to stir up a thing.
Yeah.
Because what white guy calls other white people whites?
Exactly.
None that I know.
Or it could be black people were pissed off that white people were banging their women.
Well, it could be that too, but that's that. I can't imagine white guys caring about their women.
Sure.
They leave them.
That's true too.
So, I don't think it's that. I almost wonder, truthfully, and I'm wondering out loud. I don't know, obviously. Wouldn't shock me at all if it was this fucking do-gooder that wrote her own note. Because the wording is just weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
Whites and dirty dark people.
Dark people.
First of all, if it was a racist white guy, he would say niggers.
That was the point I made at the onset.
Yeah, he would say, yo, superior race, stop fucking the niggers.
Exactly.
That's what it would say. It wouldn't say stop whatever with dirty dark people.
I agree.
The dirty dark people part sounds like something somebody would write that doesn't want to say the word niggers.
Sure.
And again, you always got to question the do-gooder first. I hate to be that way, but
well, there's so many people who are looking for attention these days that
sure.
I see so many stories these days where people are always faking something.
Mm-hmm. And this wouldn't shock me to be a fake, and certainly the cover story is good. Well, I was delivering food. It's like the most goody-goody person in the world happened to run into the most heinous thing that could happen to her. I could see this being a fake.
Could be.
Put that on the to be followed up category.
Exactly.